Hey everyone, welcome to Let Him Code. Today I'm going to talk about the static keyword in Java. So if you're new here, please consider subscribing. I will be using the Eclipse IDE. You can use any of the IDEs or code editors of your choice. So get started. Let's create a new Java project and let's name it static keyword Java. It's a weird name. Okay. Creating a new class inside this. You can name it anything. Also checking the public static void main. Okay, so our class is created. Now before getting into static, let's declare a variable here, int a, and assign its value to 5. Okay, so what if I want to print the value of a through this program? What I'll do is I'll create an instance or an object or a reference of this class called my class, and then try to call this instance variable with the help of that object, right? Let's see how we can do this. My class obj equals new my class, and then sys out obj.a. So what we are doing here is we're creating an object of class my class. See, this my class and these is identical, so we are creating a reference of this class and trying to call this instance variable with the help of this reference. So let's run it. We can see 5 is printed in the console, right? So this is one way of printing the value of a. What if I'm lazy and I don't want to write that much code? I don't want to create an object or reference of class to actually print the value of a, right? So what I'll do is I'll remove this line of code and I'll remove this obj dot also. Now simply I'll keep system.out.println a. That's it. Will it work? Yes, because now we cannot make this int a as an instance variable because we are not making an instance of this class, right? So we have to make this a static. That's it. So what we can understand from here is when we're using static in front of a variable, we don't need to create any object or reference of a class to execute or to use that particular variable inside main method, right? So this is one of the ways how we can use static. Similarly, we can use static in front of methods, so I'll show that. Let's remove this one. For example, if you have a method void show, okay, so what this method is doing, this method will print hi there. Okay, now to call this method inside main or to execute the instructions of this method, what we can do is we can create a reference of my class like this and call the show method with the help of the reference ref.show. Let's save it and run it. So hi there is printed here, so this program is running fine. So again, in this case, this method we're calling with the help of this reference, right? So what if I am too lazy to create an instance or a reference of this and simply want to write show? That's it, show. Okay, so we can see in red underline because this show method is not static. Yes, you are correct, we need to make it static. So now if you run this, we can see hi there is printed, right? So I have shown you two ways how to use static in front of methods, in front of variables. Now there is one more way we can use static in Java. So let's get into that. I'll remove this one to show that. So that is basically the static block. So let's create a new Java program. Let's take hello world, the basic program, how we start learning Java. Okay, hello world. So till now we know that we need a main method to execute the system out statement, right? Or any of the statements that, or any of the instructions that we need to execute, we need to execute through main method. Now if I don't want to use main method to print this hello world, can I keep it somewhere else and do? Let's see. No, we are getting an error. We cannot keep the instruction inside the class. It will not execute, right? So what we can do is we can define a static block here, and we can keep this inside the static block. So any set of instructions that is inside static block will be executed. Yes, isn't that interesting? So the static can be used in three ways in Java. So number one, we can use it in front of variable so that we don't need to create any object or reference, and we can use it in front of methods so that we don't need to create any object or reference again. And also we can use static as a block so that we don't need to execute anything inside main, we can directly execute through static block, right? So these three are the important uses of static in Java. One more way we can use static in Java, and that is we can use static keyword in front of a nested class. So we can see that in some other video. That's it for this video. If you like this, please hit a thumbs up and share this video. See you in the next one. Bye bye.